action.
2026 Alliance Avenue 30BH. It took us a little bit longer to get it settled and mostly organized. Here's our map.
Exact replica of the last one.
Exact replica, although it's different. We still have the same states to go to. We're still going to plan on hitting that.
Yeah. This passer is huge compared to our last one, which is nice.
Here's my tool backpack. All the tools I need fit in here for the RV, the tag trailer, and the truck. I love that they do the slide and the awning switches right here. I can stand here and do them. We don't have to yell through the wall and play that game. All the boys' toys and stuff are here. Their fishing poles are here. More tools, my fresh water.
We got our old batteries and inverter in there still, because this is a 50 amp, not a 30 amp, so we need to.
So the batteries are staying. I'm adding 2 more batteries, but I'm upgrading the inverter from the 3000 in our old rig to a 12,000 watt inverter. So that's coming soon. I love that these are slam latch.
And it didn't latch.
Because something's in the way.
There you go.
2 30-pound propane tanks. That reminds me, I need to go fill them because we're almost out since we got it.
And we do have the Mopica sensors on there, that's why we know. Highly recommend that.
Gen Y gooseneck hitch, absolutely love it. We actually got the tripod stabilizer.
Because
we love that. It makes a big difference.
We have kids.
This is a catch-all right now.
It's a work in progress.
This is where my inverter and all the batteries are gonna live. Right now it's just all my extra cables. And that's literally it.
Our old leveling things. That's the word I'm looking for.
Our Morflate tire system inflator that does multiple tires at a time. Love that. It will be permanently installed here. And we have the hoses. It'll do 6 at a time. But we'll do the 4 on the tag trailer at one time, and they'll all come up together. And then we'll do the 4 on the RV, and they'll all come up together. And then I will use all 6 on the dually, and they'll all come up together. So, love that. And I love that you have to push on this, so the seal is really good. So that's gonna be great. This is the other propane.
Leveling.
So our water hose comes up and in. This is my in. Goes to my triple filter. It is the Clear Source Ultra. It goes through the water softener and then it comes back, goes into the system. I don't like that I don't have a gravity fill, but
yeah, we miss that.
I do miss not having the gravity fill, but there's ways to get around it. I have a dedicated black hose that flushes with a meter on it because you need to know how much water you're putting in. I have 2 of these totes. This is where my sewer stuff goes, and it does have a gasket in there, so it actually seals, so there's no smell. Our Starlink is here temporarily. We just haven't mounted it up inside this wall yet. Steel wool because critters. Plug in the holes. Fire extinguisher because you should have one. And then the bleach is here because we sanitize the system and we just haven't used the rest of it. So
you don't use a whole lot, and we don't use bleach for much else, so
slam latch. So this is we went ahead and changed the outlet. Somebody at the dealer or whoever transported or whatever, they cross-threaded it, so our cable would always twist and it would never be tight. So we changed this out to a quick Furrion one off of Amazon. It works great. Tankless water heater, love it. Absolutely love it, the tankless water heater. Glad we got that. Single outlet on the sewer.
huge upgrade.
Big upgrade, just having a single means we just get to use one hose. I do still have my extra hoses though, because some places you need a lot more hose. I have my extra water hose, my extra power cord, and my extra sewer hose, just in case we get to those places, but I love that. And as you can see, we do the pool noodles still. This is for exactly a place like this when they're mowing and weed eating. Our hoses and cables don't get destroyed by their weed eaters because they don't care about your stuff. So, Horse mats, we didn't need them in this site, so they're just laying there right now. Love how deep both of our slides are. On the back we have our more right stabilizers that go on the frame. This is the bunkhouse back here, and so we needed a little more stabilization, and so those work phenomenal. This is our JB Racks bike rack with the garage stand. So we love it. It sits here, it holds all 6 bikes. Right now there's just 4 of them. Kelly and I don't have a bike again yet. But this actually goes and sits in the tag trailer, and I've got D-rings in the floor through the frame. So it sits in a specific place. And that, it sits in a specific place because we double tow with our 7x16 enclosed behind. It weighs 1,650 pounds empty. This is allowed to have 300-pound tongue weight and 3,000 pounds of towing. So this is aluminum. The steel one we have is 40 to 41 pounds heavier. So this gives me back some tongue weight. But the tongue weight on our tag trailer is only 250. And the trailer itself weighed 2,000. So we're super happy. We got plenty of room. We did buy that tag trailer because eventually we got to get another vehicle. It will be a truck for off-roading when Joshua starts driving. And then that trailer will actually be able to be used to full capacity. That it is a 7,500 pound trailer, so we'll be able to put a golf cart or side-by-side or toys in there because it'll be towed by a truck, not by the RV. So
Yes.
moving on, this is our beloved Rectex smoker. Oh, real quick, it is wired 7-pin all the way back.
Yes,
so
it is.
There's brakes and everything. And we get to see our trailers because of the wireless camera in the back. Always have our American flag and Starlink up.
Back to the Rectech.
This is our Rectex smoker. We absolutely love this. We use this as often as possible. I absolutely love that we just plug it into the side of the RV and it works fine.
We love it so much that we have not
And we don't
used this.
We don't plan to use this. This is going to come out. This fridge is going to come out. This platform is going to come out. We're going to build a new platform. And we measured, and because we're a family of 6, we're going to put 2 fridges this size and 1 freezer, or 2 little freezers and 1 fridge this side back here because we're a family of 6 and we need more storage for food.
Yes, as you will see when we get inside, my fridge is stuffed right now, and when it's stuffed, it's not super efficient.
Mm-hmm.
The bike's helmets are in that bag.
For now, the bikes are there. The pellets for the smoker are there. My extra Milwaukee stuff is there, and then my grilling stuff is up there.
Yep. Mostly unused space, but glad we have it.
Yeah. We don't really use the awnings too much. We're getting ready to do a reflective tent on all the windows so we can just leave the blinds open all the time and nobody can see in. Because we love having the big windows in this rig and we love letting all the light in. So we're gonna go ahead and do the reflective tent on the windows and we're gonna forget about it.
And who wouldn't want to see this view all day long?
Yeah. Oh, and one of the biggest things is our last rig had a lot of black on it and the whole front cap was black and it was so hot, it was ridiculous. We love that this rig is all white and has gray graphics, and we absolutely love everything about it. It stays nice and cool, it's insulated way better. Just really, really like it. Really enjoy it.
Are we gonna switch around? You can take the camera now?
Sure.
All right, let's go ahead and head inside. I think the boys are finishing up lunch right now. All right, so one of the big draws to this floor plan was this kitchen. We really loved that it had a U-shape, a lot more cabinet space than what we had in our last camper. It's still the same number of cabinets, but these are all much deeper. They're much taller. And so I have the ability to put a whole lot more stuff in all of these cabinets. Yes, I did just do all the dishes, so they are not put away yet. I let things air dry. But this cabinet is huge compared to what we had in the last one. And so it kind of becomes a black hole, and I'm short, so I can't reach it. And then my baking stuff and miscellaneous stuff is over here. The fact that we have drawers is amazing. We did not have a silverware drawer in our last rig, and I'm very grateful for it.
These are the super thick drawers, not the super flimsy ones that a bunch of other manufacturers use.
And Alliance actually supports them underneath, which a lot of manufacturers don't do either.
Yep.
So
You can put some. You can definitely put some weight in there.
The one thing that I think is a little bit weird about this floor plan is they put all of the electronics underneath the kitchen sink, which, you know, not necessarily the most thought out idea, but it works. We do have a massive black hole.
And then we have our water filter right here. It's a whole house water filter that comes right before the sink, and yes, we do drink right out of the sink.
We do.
And this drawer is the junk drawer.
It is, and it's actually semi-organized at the moment, which is shocking. This door did not come with the RV. It was missing when we got here. We believe that they winterized the rig, and in order to do that, you have to access inside that cabinet, and I think they took it off and just never put it back on. We're not really sure. But we haven't talked to Alliance about getting one because really it doesn't bother us not having it. So around the corner to my favorite part of this kitchen is my
Huge
massive pantry.
Super heavy stuff in the drawer.
I have a whole full
Bunch of
bag
stuff.
of rice in here.
It's like 5 pounds.
This box of Bisquick is full. All of these cans, jars, like this drawer is extremely heavy and it does not have any issues.
It's not sagging either.
No, not
Doesn't
even
sag.
slightly.
They build them right.
Yeah,
And then you know this stuff is heavy.
and it is essential in my house, and thankful that I don't have to leave it on the counter anymore.
KitchenAid mixer. It's the big one. It's the professional 600, so it's heavy. This one is the
The biggest air fryer I could get that was also a pressure cooker.
and a slow cooker, and then we've got our big 4 toaster, and
Yep.
it slides all really well. Super
Yep.
easy. So they build
And
the
it's the perfect height for my KitchenAid mixer.
they build the cabinets well here. Super thick.
Yes. All right. Next is our dining room space. Underneath the dinette cushions, we have all of the boys' toys on this side. Their Legos, their miscellaneous stuff. Toys and games are what's underneath here. And it all fits, which has been great. We have a 50-inch screen TV that it came with, and the side cabinets, which really are very small.
And shallow.
But it works perfectly for the boys' crawlers.
They're little micro crawlers that you guys have seen those videos before.
Oh, and our alligator is up there. We found it.
Oh yeah, we found it. Right there. They like to hide them.
They do. And you do not get a welcome kit with that. A lot of people seem to think that you do, but it's not actually something you get with that. It's just something that's fun to find. This couch has 3 recliners. It's not quite big enough for all of us. We are still kind of looking for a different solution that will function better for us. What? Oh yes. The refrigerator. I mentioned when we were outside,
It's a lot bigger.
it's full. It is
And a lot bigger.
literally packed. We just did a Walmart order, so it is literally packed. And so is the freezer. So much so that it barely wants to slide.
And then we did so they just blocked this space off down here. There's nothing under here. So we took that little board out and all of our shoes go in there and we love it.
Except for Jeremy's. His go under the stairs.
And then we haven't decided what we're gonna do with this space right now. It just catches the router, or sorry, the DVDs and some of our cribbage and board games, and then it catches all our old GoPro and tablets and stuff in there. However, down back here, that's my routers, and there's a little Blue Eddy solar generator down there that runs the routers so that they don't turn off when the power to the RV turns off. So, and we love that there's a flush floor slide, so the living room
It's very big.
is huge.
It's very big. The boys can actually run around in this camper.
So that brings us to our super heavy barn door.
All right.
So they even tell you that this is the heaviest barn door, whatever, and it's really thick.
It's huge.
It's solid. So this is where we mounted the boys' guitars, their acoustic guitars and their acoustic bass. We have space down here to put their ukuleles. We haven't decided if we're going to do that, but we do. This is just stuff from our Walmart order that we just got. And then the boys are building river rigs for money this summer. So that's fun.
Yeah.
And then it's a door, so it closes. So the boys can choose to have the door closed if they want to.
The star of the show.
Or we can close it for them. But this is the reason we bought this rig. There's not many companies that build a dedicated bunkhouse rig where they purposely plan for kids.
Mm-hmm.
And having a dedicated bunk room with actual bunks that will last. These bunks are 6 foot tall, all 5 of them. And that's planning and building for families. So the other ones, it's an afterthought. They'll put you in the garage. They'll put you, because you got to put the table down or you got to put the couch out. Those aren't family rigs. Those are just afterthought stuff. So this is a dedicated family rig, and we love that. That's why we chose this. And because we chose this one, that's why we're double towing the 7x16 aluminum trailer. So we'll let the boys show you their room.
Who wants to show me their space first?
Johnny.
Anybody?
Jonathan.
Johnny, what do you got?
This is my bed. It folds up like this, but we can't fold it up because
The mattress and the stuff is in the way, yeah.
We did replace the boys' mattresses with memory foam. It's the 6-inch memory foam. It's really
thick.
good stuff, and it's very
it's about
comfortable.
that thick.
Yeah. We have a bumper here so that Johnny does not fall out of bed.
Again.
Again. Yes.
We also at night will pull this. So we did keep this mattress. This is the 5th bed. At night we will pull this out and put this here in case he does decide to roll out again. He hits the mattress and not the floor.
Yeah.
The bottom is Jefferson's. It's a huge bed. They all have windows. They all have lights. They all have outlets for their phones.
This one did not have its own light, so we went ahead and put our light that we had underneath the bunks in the last rig there, and it's worked out perfectly.
So over here,
excuse me.
over here is Jackson's bed, and he has 2 shelves.
All the books that we didn't have room for.
And then Joshua's up top, and we have the Xbox up there for ventilation, and we still haven't figured out what to do with the cables.
I keep telling him he should put a hole there and run them, but he doesn't want to.
But they all have dedicated drawers.
Each boy has their own drawer. Watch out, baby. And all of the drawers, they each have a drawer of their own, and each of them fits all of their clothing. We have more than enough storage in this bunk room, which is great. Each boy has a hook for their headphones and for their cell phone so that they have their stuff in their own space, which is nice. Huh?
And then we did buy an electronic drum set to go with the guitars and bass and piano keyboard. It's electronic. We did buy a mat, and under the mat we put foam, so it's actually insulated really well. And yes, that is a 50-inch TV. It does have to come off the wall when we go to put the slide in. It does. You'll have to watch that specific video. We have a special VESA mount. We have a special VESA mount on it. That way the TV literally just lifts off and lays on Joshua's bed for travel, and then we tuck the blanket in. So it's very simple to do. Yep. But having the TV in here, they have their own 3rd AC.
Which we actually are grateful we have. We weren't sure we were going to put it, but it came with this particular unit, so we have it and we're grateful for it.
So they got their own 6-foot tall beds, their own windows, their own lights, their own outlets, their own TV, their own room with a door. So we love this rig. It's really a family friendly rig, and if we have somebody extra come over, yes, we can put the table down for them, or we can put the mattress out.
That mattress actually also does fit on this space when you take the mattresses or the cushions out and drop the table down. It is a little bit narrower, but it's more comfortable than these little cushions.
All right, now what?
All right,
Before we leave, this is the Furrion 18K Chill Cube. It's super quiet. It's ducted. It does the whole RV. I would never have the main AC not ducted in the RV. That's just absolutely insane that there's manufacturers that don't duct the 18K Chill Cube into the RV. There's no reason for it. It works phenomenal. We're sitting here in 95-degree weather, and it's barely running, and it's holding it at 70.
Yeah. All right, up to the bathroom and bedroom. This is our bathroom space. A couple things that we have done in here. We immediately exchanged the shower head for the same shower head we had in our last rig. We loved it so much. It's perfect. We love it. It's great.
It's a high flow with an on-off switch.
Yes.
And 3 different mode settings, so we love it.
We replaced the toilet mainly because this one has the jets that go all around the top, whereas the one that comes with this one does not do that.
This is the Dometic 410.
It's the new one.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah. This bathroom has so much storage. Like,
super deep
storage. It's much wider than what we had in the last RV in this space, and it holds everything. Our medicine cabinet, I've never had to actually pick anything up from it falling out during a travel day.
On any of our cabinets?
No, on any of our cabinets.
Even in the kitchen, nothing.
There's drawers, which we did not have in the last RV, and then all of our cleaning supplies is what goes down here. But it's also a very big cabinet as well.
Yes, we do run a dehumidifier, and yes, that is a hose that goes straight down the sink, and that's because there's 6 of us, and we shower, and we kill the humidity in here. I did have to modify this fan. This little circuit board in here broke. I wasn't interested in paying $300 for a new one. So I just put a fuse and a little switch in line. It works perfectly.
The youngest ones can't reach it, but they couldn't reach the one in the other rig either, so we're used to it. This is the master bedroom. So this particular floor plan, it has a door that I can close. And has a latch. We've talked about changing this handle out for one with a lock because we have kids and we're married. This bed frame is supposed to be an Olympic queen. This does have a queen bed on it. It's still our purple mattress, but as you can see, the frame sticks out. So we are looking for a different bed solution for us in here. Jeremy has back problems from his accident a few years back. So we do have to be very specific and very careful about what mattress we choose to purchase. So we are looking into solutions that are Olympic queens. Purple does not offer an Olympic queen size. So we're taking our time in making that decision.
I have a hat hook over here. All my hats just sit on it. It just basically stickies to the wall. They might catch all up here. This is my wireless temp sensors for the smoker, and then my iFixit kit, super important to have. Laptops, batteries, all of that stuff in there. And then this is the identical Blue Eddy to what I use for my routers, and it holds the routers when we're unplugged until I install the inverter and batteries. And so I have one here, and that runs my phone and also the laptops when I'm using the laptops.
This space is all of our clothing storage right now, and the reason we have our clothing storage up here instead of in the actual closet space is because we do intend to switch over and put a washer dryer, either single unit or stackable unit, in that space. So I wanted to try not to use the space.
Our storage under the bed, and this one is huge.
It's massive.
And they actually put good gas struts on there, so it'll actually hold itself.
Even with our purple mattress, it
with
holds
our
up.
Aftermarket purple mattress, which is super heavy.
Yes.
So it actually holds. And this is just all of the winter gear and all of the other ukuleles and our Traxxas, our hammocks, our swim bag, our disc golf, you know, all those fun stuff.
Pickleball paddles are under here somewhere. Yep. Like, there's a lot in here.
So.
And then, like I said, this space is supposed to be... No, you're coming this way. Okay. It's an RV. There's still not a lot of space, guys. So this space is supposed to either be clothing storage or where you would put the washer and dryer single unit. It has hookups back there. I don't know if you can see them. It looks pretty dark right now.
There's washer dryer hookups right there.
currently I have Jeremy's hats, cowboy hats in here because we haven't come up with a solution for them. And
to go on the wall yet, and we're not
Yeah.
gonna do a TV in here, so they'll probably end up on that wall
more than likely.
or this wall up here.
And then this cabinet currently has become my, if I don't have a place for it, just throw it in there.
Well, we have the life vest in here because we go out on the boats a lot here, so we need quick
usually
access.
They're in the underpass, but
Yeah.
needless to say, just, I mean, that's the I haven't set that up yet, and just randomness is in here.
We live here.
Yes, we do. Anything else?
Nope.
What else do we need to share? I think that's everything. We put some hooks on the wall here.
Oh, we have our own AC up here too.
Yes, we do.
Our own dedicated AC. So that's super nice.
Think of what else we
And the light's on a
changed.
dimmer. So that's nice.
What else have we changed? Trying to think of what
I
else
don't
we've
know that
added.
we've changed much of anything else.
Yeah. Not inside anyways. Jeremy put a inline surge protector in. I don't know if you'd mentioned that when we were outside.
Yeah, so we have an inline surge protector, and that's because we have a 50 to 30 little adapter cable and a 50 to 15. And with the surge protector inline, we just get to run the cable out to the pole and leave it alone. And we love that.
Yes.
Plus, with what I'm getting ready to do with the inverter and the solar, that's a better solution. So we went ahead and did it.
Yeah, we still have our external one to plug in to make sure.
That the pedestals are good
Pedestal's
before
good.
you unhook. Always check your power and your water before you unhook.
Yeah.
Because you get all set up and then you go to turn your power on and it doesn't work. Now you gotta repack up and go to the next site. So
Yeah. It's a small enough item for it to be worth it.
So this fan is a max air fan. It does have the remote for open close and it does have the rain sensor, but we bought the max air fan cover because we need that to be open and getting the heat out when we're cooking and using the oven.
Yeah, the microwave vent does pull some stuff out, but I don't feel like it's efficient enough when we're like boiling water or using the oven. It just doesn't pull enough out.
With the high ceilings, that fan helps. Plus, while we're driving, we can leave that open on low speed if we want to, and it keeps the rig ventilated. Also, this one here is the Max Mini fan. And so this also has the rain cover, so we can leave this on when we're going. But those are a couple things that we've done.
Yep.
I hid our Levelmate Pro behind this cabinet.
That's in another video.
Inside here, you can catch that video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, so this is our home. We're still kind of getting settled in, but we feel like, it felt like home when we first moved in.
Love the big windows.
Yes.
Huge windows. Lots of light. That room brightens up twice as much with all those windows open. There's 5 windows in that room.
Yeah, very much so. So yeah, tell us what you think. Would this floor plan work for your family? We'd love to hear it.